I've heard a lot of people talking about the differences in how they enjoy pipes and cigars. And I think that in my experience trying both over the years and really enjoying both hobbies, the two things that I would probably make my decision on is the overall experience and taste. And then number two, what the setting is that you're planning on enjoying these things. For instance, cigars, I feel like are something that the act of cigar smoking is the catalyst for a lot of unwinding social interaction. You see a lot of guys going out in groups for a special occasion to have cigars, sit down in a lounge, right? And it invites conversation, and you can light one and kind of hang back and talk, and it'll stay lit, and then you take another pull of it and you enjoy it amongst friends. So in that way, I think that cigar smoking is more of a, if you plan on being social type of activity, right? Whereas with pipes, number one, I think that I think pretty much any pipe and cigar smoker would agree that pipe smoke is a lot subtler. So in the wintertime, it's a lot easier to smoke a pipe inside, because it doesn't smell up the house, right? Number two, a cigar this size, right, can take, I don't know, an hour and a half to smoke. If I'm really slow, maybe an hour and 40 minutes. It depends. Everybody has different speeds, but with the pipe, you can put in as little or as much into the bowl as you'd like. You can have as many or as few bowls as you'd like, so you can really control a lot more the duration of the smoking session. So that's another thing to consider. And then number three, I would say that pipes, it's kind of like making a bonfire in the bowl. So like a mini bonfire. So you have these little, I don't know what to call it, like a stoker. There's probably a technical term for it, right? But a stoker, and when you smoke the pipe, you kind of poke around in there and stoke it like a fire. And sometimes it'll go out. So like a big part of the pipe smoking experience is that act of keeping that bonfire lit, as you continue to enjoy it, which is not a good recipe for, carrying on conversations with other people while you're doing this. So like if I'm more in the mood to be kind of introverted, introspective, contemplative, I want to spend time in solace that day or whatever it is, a pipe it is like a much better option for me. So I think it's the quality and the overall experience, right? All things equal, I prefer cigars, right? But if we're talking about like who, am I going to be in a group during this? Is this going to be inside or outside? How long do I plan on smoking? How short of a session do I want it to be? These are factors that I also take into consideration, and I think once you kind of sift through that, you'll land in the right place, and we'll come up with a preference over time. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. I just wanted to weigh in on the topic, and I appreciate you all for watching, and enjoy whatever you're up to today.